Dallas, Texas has once again become the center of United States professional volleyball. 44 of the world's best players have come for Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited. On the line, a one-of-a-kind individual championship inside the ultimate team sport. A veteran group from Season 1 faces a talented crop of rookies. Does experience illuminate the path to victory, or does youthful exuberance carry the crown? Welcome back to Athletes Unlimited Volleyball. Tonight's match is presented by Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. Nighttime in Dallas, Texas, a beautiful Friday evening for Team De La Cruz and Team Lowe, a pair of Olympians matching up head-to-head inside Fair Park Coliseum. Match 4 of 6 on the weekend and 30 overall through the month of April. What is AU volleyball is the question. Here is the answer. It is 44 world-class athletes and an individual title. We'll detail the scoring system for you later. Top 4 on the leaderboard, our captains each week. We shuffle up and deal on Sundays with brand new teams, and we go playing Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for the next few weeks. Welcome inside, everybody. Kevin Barnett and Heather Cox back again. We're heading on to match number 4. And Heather, through one day and one match, what have we learned?
Well, we have learned, Kevin, that the level of play is truly second to none, and the draft has so much depth, as evidenced by the balance we've seen. I mean, we've seen so many sets go into extra points, and that aggregate score has been so close for every match. The talent is good, and the talent is deep in Athletes Unlimited.
All right, the talent that you're watching has been middle focused. You're really on the love train with the middle blockers right now.
I really am, which is odd because I'm an opposite, but talk about Lauren Stivrins for Team De La Cruz, fresh out of Nebraska and making her mark in a hurry. After the first night's matches, was second on the leaderboard, doing a great job keeping her eye on the opponent's hitters and providing explosive offense out of the middle. Now leading the way for Team Lowe is veteran setter Carly Lloyd, third on the leaderboard thanks to her 40 assists in match 1. Just tremendous hustle to keep her team's offense in it and showing her experience with a great one-handed save. She is the picture of veteran savvy.
Carly Lloyd and Karsta Lowe, one-time Olympic teammates. Teammates again here in Athletes Unlimited. Does Bethania De La Cruz, also an Olympian, have anything for Team Lowe? We'll find out. 3 sets coming your way. First serve on tap. Athletes Unlimited Volleyball on Fox Sports is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Friday evening match number 2 from Dallas, Texas at Fair Park Coliseum. We're ready to get going here with a pair of Olympians matching up. Team Lowe, Team De La Cruz, both 1-0 coming into this one. How does the scoring system work in this individual championship chase? Well, you have win points for your team. That'll account for about 60% of your total over the season. Your individual stats have positive and negative. We'll detail that in a bit. 36%-ish of your individual stat points make up the total, and then the MVP voting happens at the end, and the fan can get involved in that as well. We have a third member of our team, and there she is, Key Michael, former player, now roving reporter.
Hello, friends. I love that we have started volleyball season finally, and I get to be down here on the sidelines doing what I love, which is kind of just hanging out on the camera and letting you guys into the action as close as possible. So we're going to do some sideline interviews with some parents, some partners, some coaches, also some players. So stick around, use the hashtag KeyCam and AUVB if you have any questions you want me to ask the players, and I got you.
Key, can you get in the right front for us? Can you just get right up there and hit a couple balls?
Oh, I didn't bring my knee pad, sorry. Otherwise, I would totally jump in.
Oh, we could have done something. Oh well.
No.
All right, we'll check in with Key throughout. Let's look at our lineup for Team De La Cruz. Bethania De La Cruz, the headliner. Shayla Castro, another one.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Shayla Castro's game. She's got so much international experience. 2 Olympic gold medals, 1 in 2008 and 1 in 2012.
On the other side for Team Lowe, Jamie Peterson had another nice debut, which had a few by young players.
Yeah, I love the balance that we saw from Team Lowe. Karsta Lowe led the way with 22 kills, but as you mentioned, Jamie Peterson and Lindsay Saltzer doing a wonderful job showing that balance for Team Blue.
Peterson, 9 kills, hit .259, made just 2 errors, maybe a little bit more. We will see if we get more Peterson. Val Nickel back to serve, one of the 2 returning setters in the league. They actually are both on Team Dela Cruz this week. Stalzer overhead immediately. Dug by Valines. Lloyd to the middle back. There is Peterson right away, and she's sent home. The block of Team Dela Cruz, Taylor Sambothi.
And nice scouting by Team De La Cruz, recognizing how much that back row attack is a part of Team Lowe's strategy.
See if they go right to Karsta Lowe here. 22 kills last time, yeah, right back, and sharp.
Why wouldn't you? Love Karsta Lowe's game, and so amazing for all you volleyball players out there watching to know that Karsta Lowe was a walk-on at UCLA, then became an All-American and an Olympian, and now a professional volleyball player. So incredible story of making your dreams come true.
Leona Sabel down to Folsom, California. Played at Washington for 2 different coaches. That ball, now an ace, extra points for Sabelden. I asked Leona Sabelden, I said, we didn't get too many chances in the last match. Didn't have too many opportunities in that middle blocker spot to affect it offensively. Just 16 attempts for Team Lowe into the middle. And she said to me, well, it would have been fine if I didn't screw up the opportunities I had.
Right, she
to
was
do something.
Very honest and very frustrated. Wants a little bit more out of the second match. Look for her to be big.
Missed there. That ball pulled back by Lloyd on purpose. Given to Lowe, and she collects her 2nd kill. Karsta Lowe put up her 3rd 20-plus kill performance of her AU volleyball career. First of the season.
And talk about consistency. Karsta Lowe has never played in an Athletes Unlimited match and not had at least 10 kills.
Working on Dela Cruz, probably a good plan. Good dig outside, stalls with left hand. Into the campfire and diving in to that fire was the libero Hannah Lishman. Oh, she can't get that one though. Harry Shu.
And that's a good sign for Team Lowe. I think they need to continue to try and establish the middle like you were talking about. If they can get Zhu and Sabelden involved in the offense by using some great ball control, they'll be in good shape.
A quick 4-1 open for Team Lowe, looking like the pregame planning was a success. Timeout, Team Dela Cruz. We're just underway from Fair Park.
This season, I chose to play for 4Mom. The reason I chose to play for them is 4Mom supports families who are affected by Alzheimer's. I've seen Alzheimer's and dementia devastate families. I lost a grandparent to it 2 years ago, and I know how hard it is, and I know it can be a huge burden on families who have a family member who's affected, both financially and, the time commitment that it takes to care for those people. And 4Mom supports people who are in that position. I also went to college with one of the brothers who started 4Mom, and so I'm happy to support him and his cause.
Personal connections abound. Athlete causes allow athletes to play their season in part for the benefit of a nonprofit organization, and you heard of their choice. At the end of the year, the Give Lively Foundation will make a grant equal to 50% of the athlete's end-of-season bonus to their nonprofit partner. That total ends up being north of $150K a season. Great work being done by the athletes and the league. AUProsports.com to learn more. 4-1, Team Lowe opens up over Team Dela Cruz. Kevin Barnett alongside one-time professional player Heather Cox and Olympian Key Michael. Bad pass again. Shayla Castro trying to hit out, and oh yeah, it's just high enough. Skip the net right up on Stalzer.
And that's exactly what Team De La Cruz needs. They didn't have any offense up until that point because they didn't have the ball control. That time, Shayla just digging them out of a ditch. They must pass better in this set.
Betania De La Cruz, 6'2". An international volleyball assassin, played everywhere. And that will be an overcall. Back row setter, actually, if you want to go that way. That's the play where you have to make, as a referee, you have to make one call or the other.
Yep, and you have to do it in a hurry. You cannot be on the fence on that, but you cannot, the ball, if you're a back row setter, you cannot touch the ball if it's crossed the plane of the net. Acts like an attack, so you're a back row attacker.
So Bethania De La Cruz will hit that jump serve right back to the line. 4-1 certainly feels worse than it really is, the open to the set. A little extra on that one.
So if you're Team De La Cruz, you have to know that they're going to low every single time that they can. Even though low is rotating to the back row and as a server, they will still set her in the back row. So your blockers always have to know where Karsta Low is, 25 blue on the court at all times. And De La Cruz did a nice job getting a double block up, just didn't have the timing right.
Karsta Low 7.3 kills per set. That's 22 over 3 sets 2 nights ago.
And she can dig.
And she can dig. Came in leading the leaderboard, 357 total points for Karsta Low. Important, too, that her team came out with a victory, as did Team De La Cruz.
No surprise by watching her play that she won a bronze medal for Team USA in Rio in 2016.
Yeah, that was a quick rise for Karsta Low. Nice cut shot. The line's just enough of it. That was the full stretch from Madison Valines at 6 feet tall. One-time Rigdon, if you were a fan of her collegiate days. As Taylor Sambothi goes back, played Ohio State, loves to be at the lake. And a good follow on social. Energy all the time. We have to get her on the chair chat, Taylor Sambothi. She's kind of disappointed that she sat in the chair. Something happened and she ran away before we could get to her.
We didn't get her, yeah.
She said, I was ready, and you know I'm ready still.
Always ready, born ready.
We'll get number 41. We got you. There's a perfect pass. Oh, you saw the heat of Chouet there.
And then the veteran skill of Carly Lloyd. I love it when things are in disarray. I love it when setters just take full advantage of their opponent just being scattered. Because watch, there's yellow jerseys everywhere, and Carly Lloyd's like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this. There's a little campfire defense going on.
Shayla high swing, dug up, stalls her. Benson bump set, and that'll be a winner for Peterson.
Nice kill by number 48, Jamie Peterson.
Jamie Peterson, fresh out of school, date in 2021. Son Carter, 3 years old, he's here.
What an incredible opportunity. Can you imagine being fresh out of college and getting to play professionally here in the United States? I mean, this is the first time in a long time. Last year was the first time in a long time that players had that opportunity. And it's now become the dream for current collegiate players. They dream now of playing for Athletes Unlimited and not having to go to Europe or overseas to play, or Asia.
First time in 20-something years. Thank you to our official partner, Geico. Oh, that was close.
That was close.
Challenge, captain's challenge.
Do it.
Let's see it. Karsta. And we have it.
There we go.
Our first captain's challenge of this one. So 2 captain's challenges per set, per team. If we go to a golden set, which has never happened, we will have 1 more challenge per team. But you can't keep them. You can't sell them. They don't go up in value. We don't have a Doge challenge. There's none of that. You can't invest, you just have to spend them.
And I like this challenge because the benefit is so huge. I mean, if it is reversed and called an ace, you obviously get the point, but you also get 12 points on the leaderboard for an ace versus 8 for the air. It's a great personal gain if this is switched.
There's your overhead cam.
Ooh.
Heather.
Ooh.
Points on the board.
Thought it was in until the
here.
last second. I'd love to see something a little bit closer, but I think it's out.
All right, I'm going to go with in. I'm not cheating this time.
Ball's still traveling right there. It looks
Okay.
in, but it's still traveling. There. Ooh.
And the
it
ball
does look like
is
it catches
in.
the white.
And
Kevin, you're crushing me tonight, but
I
you're
am.
making me go first, and you're just calling opposites.
not this time. Yeah, go back and rerun the tape. Let's have a replay of
All right.
me saying,
All right.
I'm not going to cheat this time.
Clearly, I'm bad at calling replays and a bad listener.
We're going to call Bill after this match. A little
Full
discussion
agreement.
with him. All right, still at the line. Team low and Lindsay Stalzer. Tight.
That is how you run an offense. It starts with the perfect pass, and that is why you have a libero in there to make, I mean, it was just a perfect pass by Lishman, and that just allows a wide open net. Starts with the pass, and then boom, Nickel delivering a great red or 5-ball, that back set.
Hannah Lishman, the Pepperdine Wave, 450 sets, 449 played as a Pepperdine Wave. And picking up the dig again. And it pays off. Boy, give some extra points to Lishman on that one for hanging in down the line and controlling the ball.
Yeah, and a complete turn of events for Team De La Cruz for those last 2 points because of transition. It starts with that ball control. First time off the serve receive, second time off the dig, and they're able to run their offense at a high speed.
All right, husband Peter, if he's not in stadium, Peter, when are you coming? Hey, come cheer on Hannah. Made a great play there. Another one? No, this time it's Betania in the middle back. Shayla tip. Benson got enough. Valance calls for it, but closed out by Carly Lloyd. Oh, man. That was like riding a wave at Zuma Beach on a rough day. Straight to the sand. Long. Unless you want to put some points on it.
Nope, that one was long. I'm going with that.
There are no announcers' challenges.
But that hurts. That's a -8 for the leadership board. There's Lori Corbelli, the facilitator for Team Low.
That ball is long. Let's go down to Key. I think you found a celebrity from last year, did you, Key?
Okay. Yvonne, it is.
Key? Did you find Christy?
I did. I found Christy. Welcome back. Christy was here last year.
Yes.
You played for Athletes Unlimited. And it was
Yeah,
so fun having
it
you.
was, yes.
What is it like being in the stands now?
So cool.
I know you literally just got here.
We have professional volleyball in the U.S. Like, this is awesome. And we get to come watch in person, so I am so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you too. And what's been like since you were on the court? Have you been playing at all, or are you just kind of like done with that phase? Tell me everything.
Not done, not necessarily, but taking a break, yeah, for sure. Focusing on some other priorities right now, but life's great. Life's good.
So we might see you in 2023. Is that what you're saying?
There's no promises.
Well, you came in late to Athletes Unlimited last year, so I feel like you got to make it up. Like
yes,
those
I
weeks
know.
you
You're
didn't get to
right.
play.
You're right. I'll start training tomorrow. I'm ready.
And who are you excited to watch? Because there's some new faces here this year.
There are a lot of new faces. But you know, I am from Nebraska, so I'm gonna go with Stivrins. Like that one's a cool one to watch. So I'm excited about her. Yeah.
And she has been crushing it, like
Yeah.
#1 middle
Yeah.
in my heart right now
Yes.
for those 5 aces on
I was able to watch on Wednesday a little bit, and so yeah, it was really cool to see some of the new faces and then returners as well.
Key.
Well, we love having you there. Yes, Kevin.
Key, tell
Do you have
Christy
questions?
to get Peloton rides going and get training for next year, all right?
Can
You
you hear
follow
him?
me. Yes, I've been on the Peloton.
Oh my gosh, look, I have a friend on my shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's good luck, you guys.
Key, friend to
Oh
all
my God,
animals.
he's trying to bite me.
Back to volleyball, guys.
Anyways.
Thank you.
That's a mosquito killer out there. That's fine. We like those guys being around. They eat mosquitoes. We're happy. No mosquitoes tonight reported inside Fair Park Coliseum.
And during that interview, what about the serve aerathon that we saw? Unbelievable how many serves we've missed in the last couple points.
Oh, good thing we're having an interview.
Exactly.
Joust at the net. Barely controlled Lishman over.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, where would you put the assist there?
It's so great.
Statistician's nightmare averted. Off the hands. No. That one just wide and long. Our topsy-turvy close first set begins. That 4-1 lead was about as big as you could get here to open set number 1, Lowe and De La Cruz. Raquel, Williamos_Raquel, excited to see Shayla playing today. Remember, at AU Pro Sports, #AUVB, #BeUnlimited. Get in the conversation. Stalzar getting in on the offense.
Such a big swing. Hangs in the air with that heavy shoulder. I love watching her approach. She's got that textbook arm swing. And She's got a lot of experience. Stalls are professional in 10 different countries, so she has mastered that beautiful swing.
Now you might just think, hey, those are some young legs. Stalls are just out of Bradley University. She hasn't had all this mileage on. She's played for 15 years
It's crazy,
professionally.
right?
Yes.
Graduated in 06.
Yeah, Lindsay Stalzer, consummate pro. Spends her offseason now in Castle Rock, Colorado, which is between Denver and Colorado Springs, if you don't know, just south. You can go for the outlets or visit Lindsay, whichever, your choice. We'll be tweeting out her address later. Mom Joy. That ball is a kill cross court. Shayla Castro, perhaps the best opposite of her generation. Heather Cox mentioned it earlier. Two-time gold medalist with the Brazilian national team. I remember when Shayla came into the scene, I was just into announcing out of playing and watching her play up in Portland on a tour with USA Volleyball.
Getting ready for Beijing.
Yeah, really, really interesting to see her come on the scene and just explode. Kills everywhere. Now a block this time for number 13. One of her all-time bio things I liked was that she really liked video games back in the day, which was an unusual bio item
early
on
adapter,
the women's side.
yeah.
I'll look at our Geico leaderboard, which updates constantly, so you see a lot of numbers up there from the previous match.
Yeah, it's Stivrins right there with 300 points on the leaderboard, thanks to a good start here in this first set.
Dela Cruz with the D. Stalzer, more O. And you see the positive points there. Follow those green. That is updating live. You are watching the overall score happen live. You'll see a bunch of this as we come down to the championship chase in week 5 of Athletes Unlimited Volleyball. We will be here from Fair Park Coliseum the whole time. Come and see us in person or continue to enjoy the coverage on FS1, FS2, Bally Sports, the CBS Sports Network, as well as some YouTube and Facebook. We have some international broadcasts we're excited about. Lots of volleyball to be had. Overhead, Shayla. Betty, good pass. Stivrins, the beneficiary.
By number 12, Lawrence Stivrins, Point Team De La Cruz.
Nice jump set that time by Val Nickel, trying to get the block to hold to get Stivrins one-on-one, but instead Stivrins able to go right off the hands of Zhu. Stivrins able to do that because she keeps the ball in front of her. Can see the ball, can see the block, can see the court.
Ace service.
Well, that helps negate the early service errors by Team De La Cruz. I think Shayla Castro has come to play tonight.
Shayla Castro, mother of twins. They were here last year. Husband, Breno. Basketball player.
I totally crushed her.
You have a lot of control. You're benevolent about it, though. Really resist the urge to be vindictive and mean. Good job. All right, into serve. Here comes Tori Dilfer. You know that name if you love volleyball. Setter at Louisville. They went 33-0 all the way to the national semifinal with Tori at the controls.
And then the loss to Wisconsin.
Only one team ends the season the way they want to. Decent pass. Opportunity here. Lloyd, low. Good night now.
Great opportunity for Tori Dilfer to get into the match and get some pro experience under her belt with Carly Lloyd still setting. She's not in her true position at setter as a back row specialist instead, but she is living her best life right now, Kevin, saying, I can't believe I am on a team with my idol growing up with Carly Lloyd. She said, when I watched Carly Lloyd play in college, that's when I decided I wanted to be a setter, and I can't believe I am now a teammate with her.
That ball's wide. And will we have a challenge? But Dani De La Cruz, maybe a complaint, maybe a challenge. We'll see. Yes, a challenge. Bethania with her son Fer here this year. A lot of fun. We talked to him on the broadcast on Wednesday.
What a joy he was.
And then all the women embarrassed him, and we did too at the party afterwards. A little too much attention for him.
I do not think there was a touch. It's hard to see with that angle, but I think Tori pulled her fist away at the last second.
Tori's saying she definitely wants to continue professionally and go on with volleyball. Ooh. I'm going without. There, see, first.
All right, you want me to call bottoms on that? Should I call in? Just to be a contrarian? I need another view.
Need more information, huh? Do you want to run down and get in the replay?
Here we
booth?
go. This is going to be a great angle. I think out.
Okay.
I'm standing with it.
We're both scoring. Yeah, that's a fine look at it. Great work by our crew, who are on match number 3 of a total of 30. We'll be here Wednesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night for you. You gave the definite call?
Yep, I'm going out.
Okay, I like it.
See so much blue when it bounces, or black.
Shayla's watching on the big board and saying it's in. I disagree. Yeah, and now she's wagging the finger.
Well, that's what you do when it doesn't go your way, but it's definitely, that's out.
Most vocal team with the referees
Yeah, look at
in
both
the
of
world.
them.
It's
De La
Brazil.
Cruz and Castro up talking to the up official. Not happy with that call. Oh, Castro's still waving the finger. It's like Dikembe Mutombo. I love it.
That's because she gets that call when they play in Rio or they play in Sao Paulo. Now, it's special to be able to see Shayla Castro finish her career here with AU Pro Sports. What a amazing journey it has been for Shayla. Outside, beautiful set, and it pays off. That was something
gorgeous.
special by Val Nickel.
Boy, the pass was tight to the net. A beautiful jump set, intercepting that ball before it went into the tape.
Madison Valines back to serve. Val Nickel, who dished out that last ball, I mentioned she is one of 2 returning setters to this league. Tip over the top by, who was that? Liana Sabaldin. Coming up with the kill, and there's number 17, the other setter that has returned to the league this year. That is Taylor Bruns Takenroots, now married, then fiance Anton last year, if you followed along with us. They're now married, but the interesting thing about Val Nickel and Taylor, they played together in high school. And now they play together
so
here.
Cool. Talk about full circle in the volleyball world. Both out of Normal, Illinois.
And played at USC. So she put in her bio. And I said, what is USC? She goes, of course it's South Carolina.
The Gamecocks.
Of course. All right, everybody into the timeout here for Team De La Cruz, who's down 4. Will it be the captain? Betty De La Cruz put in the hard work to be ready. We'll talk about how she trained for season 2 in a moment.
I play for my national team from Dominican Republic, and every time I'm doing something, but especially when I'm in season off, I still training. I like to be ready for if I need to play somewhere. I want my body feel ready and good. So every time I'm doing lift, I'm running, I'm doing something to be better and to have my body in good condition.
I don't know when that off season is that Betania De La Cruz is talking about. I'm not sure when that's happening. She's played Japan, Russia, second season here in AU. Played in the Olympic Games this last summer as well. Betania, not only an exceptional volleyball player, a really fun human being.
Yeah, she just has sort of that sparkle in her eye, and it's her sons inherited it as well, and they are a special family.
Oh, he has it. We interviewed him and go, oh yeah, that's Betty's son.
Yeah.
21-18, Team De La Cruz out of the timeout gets it. Stivrins will go back to the line. She was exceptional on Wednesday night. 3 aces. They could use some of that now. She closed out a set with back-to-back winners.
She needs to be very smart with the serve because they've shot themselves in the foot so far with 3 service errors to just 1 ace. Smart serve.
Peterson fought it off, but cannot fight past the block. Betania De La Cruz and Taylor Sambote.
That all starts with the good serve, taking Team Low out of their offense, not giving them 3 or 4 different options.
Watch the patterns here. We'll give you the overhead view. When I say patterns, it's watch the hitters. Watch the lines the hitters are taking as they attack the net. Bethania trying to go high hands, dug by Carly Lloyd. Karsta has to work all the way around that ball. And then pick up the stuff block on the left.
So cool though, with that view, you can see Taylor Sambothy going behind the setter. And what that does, it creates so much movement, so much motion, makes it harder for the block to actually follow the hitters, follow the setters. It takes a tremendous amount of communication because now Lowe has that hitter and the middle blocker has the setter, whereas if she goes in front of the setter, that role is reversed.
22-19, set one. Remember, 40 points in terms of team points are available right now for the set victory. You win a set, you get 40 team points. That goes to everybody on the team. Win the overall, the aggregate score at the end of 3 sets, you get 60 points. So we'll have 100 on the line come set number 3. Oh, big high swing. Karsta Lowe showing you what made her rise precipitous in college and into the international game. Look at our Geico leaderboard continuing to change and morph as play goes.
8 points there for Lowe and her kill, so 402, number 2 on the leaderboard.
I think she's going to catch number 1.
Yeah, probably by the end of the set.
Sabelden going to go jump float here. Dela Cruz through the block. Betty has a very straight up swing, kind of lets that whip go.
Yeah, it's sort of, and just very flat, high hands. I mean, if the block drops, that ball's going to sail 10 feet long, but she gets a lot of touches with the arm swing.
You have the right person at the line. The only closed chain sport or skill in the sport right here, serving. Nearly paid off. Low again. Straight down, one-on-one, Valines.
That was just clutch, so crucial. Keeping Team Lowe away from set point and just sending a message with it. See if they can capitalize on this momentum. Watch the clamp down and the drop with that right hand to keep it in bounds.
Betty again from the line, near ace last time. Peterson, pretty good pass, stalls her over the top, Doug. Valines leaves it. Is it low? Yes. Lishman. And the roll shot finds the bottom of the table. Team Lowe, set point. A valiant comeback mounted by Team Dela Cruz. They'll now have to have this side out and a +1 on their own serve. It will come against the service of the other captain, Karsta Lowe.
I think Karsta's using a little stall tactic there. I think she's a little beat. She took a ton of swings in that last rally, wanted a little breather before serving.
Last year she laid on the floor at one point. Oh, fearless, absolutely fearless Madison.
Especially after a roll shot into the bottom of the tape, just having the confidence in yourself, not looking back at the last play, but looking ahead to the next play to keep your team in it.
Sambothy, gotta be in. Second set point for Team Lowe. Nice flat serve. Roll shot picked up. The line's there again. Betty. Good, 24 apiece.
Kevin, we talked about it in the open, the balance, the depth of this draft. There is top to bottom, 1 through player 44. There is so much skill, and that is why we are seeing so many of these sets go into extra points.
7-3 to get to this point. A run for Team Dela Cruz. Betty with another dig. The lines, fearless again. They fought off 2 set points. They earn 1 now. Timeout, Team Lowe.
Boy, Betty De La Cruz and Madison Valines, the 2 outsides for Team De La Cruz, have been absolute money. The 1-2 punch, Betty from the service line and Valines at the net. have been incredible.
Last time the gold side led 6-5 for Team De La Cruz. And they lead again at 25-24. That is the right time to do it. Be the right time to pick up an ace too. Our Aspiration Aces program. For every ace this year, Athletes Unlimited Volleyball is partnering with Aspiration to plant 10 trees. Coming into tonight, it was 170 trees already committed thanks to Aspiration's support. We will add to that tonight, tomorrow, and next week.
Yeah, so far in this match, 30 trees planted thanks to Team De La Cruz and Team Lowe with those 3 aces so far in set 1.
That is a grove of trees. All right, Team Lowe, they have had the lead since the early moments of this set. Opened up 4-1, went down 6-5, but that was it. They have been in control until right now.
And right now, Team Lowe needs a pass. It's as simple as that. A pass opens up every offensive opportunity, allows Carly Lloyd to do what she does best and really be deceptive. A lot of offensive strategy here for Lori Corbelli and Team Lowe. They have the first chance at offense receiving serve. They need to take advantage of it and tie this thing up.
Team De La Cruz just looks loose. Do they have the comeback in them? It was Team Lowe that had the comeback in set number 1 on Wednesday night. Fans, we have you this year. You're here. You can come to Fair Park Coliseum. You can watch the action in person. 3-game and 5-game flex plans are available right now. If you go to auprosports.com/tickets, plan to spend a couple of nights with us throughout the next month. auprosports.com/tickets and come hang out. Bring your whole team. Bring everybody. We got some dancers. We got the music going. There's tons of celebrities and former players, as well as current players and coaches who are here. Stephen Valines. All right, let's go Team De La Cruz. Watch out for Madison Valines at 14_Mad Dog. She's a beast.
Madison's husband, Stephen currently
knows.
with the Rangers in the minor league.
That's right. That way Stephen would be on top of it. Good luck to him in the now preseason for MLB as it's underway. We are underway here in the first, about to conclude, or are we going more time? 25-24, Taylor Sambothi to serve. Bad pass. No swing. Stivrins, and the comeback is complete. 26-24. Team De La Cruz steals set 1.
And that all starts with the Taylor Sambothi serve. They take Lowe out of the offense and come away with the win.
Team De La Cruz comes in at 1-0. They are up 1-0. Generate the free ball and put it away. Efficient transition wins set 1. Set 2 coming up.
That's me. I split. But regardless, I think we're like playing, we're not playing our game with like communication and energy. We just need to like calm down and go back to the basics. We're making all the errors. They're really not doing anything right now. That's a great set. Way to run it. Okay, I'll be up every time and I'll talk to you the whole way.
All season long, you'll go into the action with guaranteed rate.
And I love what we're hearing from Lauren Stivrins. I'll be up every time. And then saying, you know what, it's on us. It's only the mistakes we're making. So you know that you are in control of your destiny when you know that the things that are going wrong are totally in your control. And when you look at the stats, I'd love to see Lauren Stivrins get more involved. They've run just 5 attacks out of the middle in that first set. And actually same for Team Lowe. Both teams really not utilizing the middle. The key to that, you definitely need a good pass, but you've got to try and force it a little bit too to just keep that defense off balance.
Yeah, I'll look at the stats here for both teams through set 1. Defense has kind of been the name of the game so far. The hitters are struggling a bit.
Yeah, Karsta Lowe leading Team Lowe with 8 kills. And what I do like out of Team De La Cruz is they're a little bit more balanced, at least in that they've got Valines with 5 kills and Shayla Castro with 4. So one on the outside and one on the right side. But again, I think both teams need to work harder at establishing the middle.
So Karsta Lowe and Carly Lloyd will try and craft a comeback of their own here in the second set. That's bad news. Good news is in the overall, they're only down 2 as we look at our Geico leaderboard. And those team points, still plenty are available. 40 awarded to Team De La Cruz. We still have 140 to go in this one.
So that's fascinating. Lowe is number 2 on the leaderboard still. She was 8 points away late in that first set from taking over, but then had a hitting error, which dropped her way back down. Not way back down, but not as close to first.
A touch. Yeah, Lauren Stiveren's impressive to see a rookie with that level of engagement and control and willing to speak up like that. But is she really a rookie?
You used the term rookie?
I mean, she played 8 years at Nebraska, was a 6-time All-American, so.
You're just adding a year every time. I love it.
The story gets better.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, Kev.
True story, she played 6 years at Nebraska, given what went on over the last couple of years. And she had an exceptional career, but yeah, 6 years.
But yes, she is a rookie. She is fresh out of college, but she is playing like a veteran because of all that experience.
I'm playing for that big-time program with John Cook.
Played for the national championship.
Yep, won a national championship previously. Seen a lot of top-shelf volleyball. That one is off the top shelf from Karsta Lowe. Here's a look back at that overhead. We'll follow it now.
So it's fun to watch. Watch the left side of your screen with Team De La Cruz and their serve receive. They've got 3 across in the back row. You've got a front row setter. Watch the patterns. Actually, I take it back. It looks like she's back row. Number 2 at the net.
Oh, she's up there.
She's
You're
front
right.
row, yep.
Yeah, it's Sambothi and De La Cruz up there. Dig, chase down.
That's legal.
By Val Nickel. Here we come the other way. 3 hitters in the front row. Sabelden's one of them, but she misses. Just unable to find the rhythm so far between number 3 and number 30.
Yeah, that's just the second set that Sabelden's gotten out of the middle. They've used you a little bit more, but neither one has been as effective as Carly Lloyd would like. I think that Carly needs to keep pushing it, though. Keep working on that tempo. Don't just forget them and let it go. Keep trying to establish that chemistry in the middle.
Now Val Nickel goes to the back row. Shayla back up front. Good pass. There's Sabelden right back.
There we go. First kill out of the middle.
Setter building confidence.
I'm a huge fan of that. I don't know how you felt, but I always wanted a setter to set me after I made an error. Let me prove myself. Let me erase that error.
I always just wanted to get set no matter what was going on.
Didn't care.
No.
You're on the bench, set me.
Yes, I'm available. I'm up. Bump set, Shayla inside. Nice position by Stalzer, and the swing on 2. That is on the back line.
Such a heads-up play by Karsta Lowe.
A Second City type swing. Good improvisation by Karsta Lowe.
It all starts with this incredible dig. Watch the cross-court crank, just the wrist turn by Shayla Castro. Stalzer in perfect position, and then Lowe putting it away.
Ball's long.
All that hard work for nothing.
Set 1 went slightly overtime. That has been a theme with Karsta Lowe and crew. Went overtime in 2 sets yesterday, but they lost this one 26-24 to Betania De La Cruz, who went to the line and got some points for her team late in that one. We're tied here in the second. Kevin Barnett alongside one-time professional player Heather Cox and Olympian Key Michael. That ball is off the top of the block and down. Karsta Lowe again had 6 kills in that first set, and she continues to do the lion's share of offensive damage. Karsta Lowe told her father, who did not live to see the Olympics, that she was going to go to the Olympics when that was pretty much a pipe dream at the time. She hadn't even really risen through UCLA's system. At that point, she went on a straight vertical trajectory and made that dream come true.
Bronze medal in Rio in 2016 after being a 2-time All-American as a Bruin.
Played for Mike Seeley, of course, a national champion himself at UCLA during his time as a player.
And I covered Mike Seeley's national championship matches when he was playing for Al Skates at UCLA.
Took over for Andy Banikowski.
I started as an analyst when I was 8.
Oh, excellent. Good to know. I was doing the math there. Now I'm done.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. All right, here is the other rally server. Didn't even have to turn her hat inside out. Taylor Sambothy. Another tough serve. Sambothy with the pause. Dig Benson. Stalls her. A lightning bolt.
Skill by number 29, Lindsay Stalzer.
Lindsay Stalzer underplays her artistic capability.
Do tell.
Watch Key Michael's profile of her in the offseason, please, on the AU Pro Sports YouTube. She says, yeah, I kind of worked on this all year. That was a drawing I was doing. And she plays it off like I'm going to see something that, you know, I could draw. and just go, okay, yeah, whatever, you're artist. It is photorealistic. There's a block again for Team De La Cruz. It is a photorealistic drawing. It is amazing. Her artistic ability is incredible.
So cool. You see all of these, so many times gifted athletes are gifted in so many areas, and it's so fun to hear all the other things. Like we heard that Morgan Hens is really into pottery and glass blowing, and so many of these women are so talented on the volleyball court, but exceptional in other areas as well.
Yeah. Oh, an ace serve there. Shayla Castro sketching up one of her own. I'll bet she goes right for Stalzer again. We'll see how much Benson squeezes her to the right here. Passing was an issue for Team Low.
Yeah, Benson really needs to take the lion's share of the court here in the middle of their serve receive. 3-person serve receive, but Benson should have about 80% of the court.
Lishman with the dig. Betty overhead. And that was Peterson stepping in. Excellent help from the pins.
Yeah, I love the way that both pin blockers pinch in.
This, for every ace this season, Aspiration will plant 10 trees. We've already planted 170 coming into tonight. We're adding to it as Shayla Castro right there helps you breathe a little easier. You're welcome from Shayla. Lishman with the dig, and that one touched the antenna. In what order? We have it off the block and then out of bounds. Let's go to Key, who found the real LGW.
Yes, the real LGW, Lindsay Gray Walton, coach of Oklahoma.
Yes.
And I pulled you away from Leia. I'm sorry, I know you guys were having a chat.
It's all good. It's all good. It's good to see players that you recruited, that you coached, and now getting to play here, and that we have a league in the States. Yeah, we were catching up on old stories, you know, all the things. So it was good stuff.
Give us some gossip.
Oh,
Anything
we were
good?
just talking about how, you know, every great player goes through that emotional roller coaster, and that's just 18 to 22. So maybe that's why I'm a good college coach. I don't know. That's what she was saying. So it was funny. But I said, how is it out here? You know, you guys are all, you know, great at what you do, and how do you balance everybody and all the personalities? And she just said that's what maturity brings, is we all just look at each other. We love competing. I don't not like you right now. I just don't like that I didn't get that point.
That sounds exactly like Leah. I feel like you were saying, it's not that I don't like you. Well, it's so great that you're here, and I love that you're watching USA Volleyball, basically. And thank you so much for being on the broadcast.
Awesome, thanks for
having me.
having
Head
me.
over because there's a challenge happening right now.
Every time we go to the Key Cam or the chair chat, something weird happens out on the floor. They're usually a timeout, or right now it is a challenge, a captain's challenge by Team Low.
And Team Low thinks that there was a net violation. Let's take a look. Carly Lloyd with the set. Watch the block on the left side of your screen. That looks clean to me, Kevin.
Yeah, that net was
That's
already
an easy
moving.
Call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be done pretty quick here.
You could see Sabelden calling for the net, but only because she saw the movement from the net, but it happened from the ball. Earlier in that point, no net at all.
Ball awarded as it was. Team De La Cruz. Lindsay Gray Walton building the program at the University of Oklahoma in the Big Ten. Oh, pardon me, Big 12.
Big 12, yep. Against Nebraska, A&M.
Well, Nebraska's gone to the Big Ten.
Oh, see, now I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
Well, it's because there aren't 10 teams and there aren't 12 teams.
Now I am showing my age.
It's anarchy. Oh, not quite. We're going to have to bring out the Zamboni for that one. Bianca tweeting out there for Team Gold, her support.
If you're Team De La Cruz, you want to serve right down the line, go to area 5, maybe 6, but keep that ball away from Benson. Try to get them out of their offense with a tough serve. Nice.
Yeah. That was a hybrid out of Alliance. Shayla, smooth. Peterson, tough chance. Who gets a big cut? Nobody yet. There's enough. Stalls are out of the back row.
So much back row in that rally. That's, you know, you get such great digs. People tend to be out of position. It's a lot easier for the setter to just throw that ball up into the middle of the court to get that back row attack, especially when you have somebody that's such a strong back row attacker.
How many D-balls you hit back in the day, Heather Cox at UOP?
Lots out of that right side. We used to run it more out of the right side of the court instead of out of the middle, for sure.
Another nice dig for lines. Shayla, winner, and celebration for Taylor Bruns, Tegenroot. Did I get it right, Taylor? Am I close enough?
Great job. It sounds like you're Swedish.
Yes, I would love to be Swedish. I would love to go. What do you think about this second experience so far? How has it been different?
Different. I mean, it's been even more fun, if that's counted as a difference.
Okay, yeah.
What's made it more fun, Taylor?
Sorry, say that again.
What's made it more fun?
I just think last year we had so many great girls here, and somehow we even topped it this year. The level is just amazing. I mean, we have 44 incredible players, and it's so crazy to be a part of this.
So other than getting married, what did you do in between AU seasons?
Getting married was a big
That's a big
part
one.
of it. I played some volleyball in Sweden, kept up there, and did some coaching, my first coaching experience, so that was cool.
All right, so since you have some coaching experience under your belt now, after a slow start in set 1, what changed? What did you do? How would you coach this team to assure victory here in this set?
Yeah, a big thing for us, we talked about just doing the easy things well. We talked about communication and just really we got on our serve pass game that turned the game around. Once we got them out of sorts with our serves, it made the game so much easier for us. So that's been our goal, to come out strong this second game and also pick up our defensive play a little bit.
You're a noted fan of volleyball, not just a player.
I am.
Have you been watching any particular players that have caught your eye over the last year, be it Olympic Games or afterwards?
Oh, wow. I mean, the Olympics was so much fun to watch. Shout out to Justine Wong-Orantes. I think I said that wrong. The libero for Team USA. She just completely killed it. She kind of came out of nowhere almost, and I thought stole the show at the Olympics. So that was somebody that super impressed me.
Terrific. Well, thanks for spending a little time with us. We'll see you again, I'm sure.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Taylor.
All right, Taylor Bruns, Tegenroot. Got married over the summer to Anton. Hope he's tuning in and enjoying AU Season 2. Yeah, Justine Wong-Orantes was absolutely superlative in Tokyo.
She was clutch. I mean, Karch would be the first one to tell you she was the difference maker, and really a question mark coming in about just the kind of impact she could have, and she was money throughout the entire run in Tokyo. First gold medal for the Team USA women's team. Pretty special.
Just the second major international medal of the gold color for Team USA, and of course they were 0-3 in their previous ones, and when that win happened, that win was not only for that team, that was there in Tokyo. That was a win for every woman that ever played in that national team system.
Absolutely. I mean, it was for the entire program, especially that 1980 team that was, that had to boycott. Lori Corbelli, who's a facilitator now for Team De La Cruz, was on that team, and it's just super special. I know that the entire Team USA program was behind that win in Tokyo.
And some alumni were holed up in a cabin in an undisclosed location for a while.
Yeah, they were out in Colorado. Let's see, Sue Woodstrow was out there. Lori was out there.
Oh, nice play. Beautiful connection there between Nickel and Taylor Sambothi.
Now serving for Team De La Cruz, number 41, Taylor Sambothi.
Team Gold hitting 230 as a group right now. And a rotation violation will go against Team Low.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that so far in this season with such veteran players. You wouldn't think you'd see it. However, because they're redrafted every week and because this is the first week, it's not surprising that we've seen some communication errors, and it really doesn't surprise me that we're seeing a rotation error. You cannot overlap in your position, front row to back row or left to right.
15-10 now, Team De La Cruz. Mentioned they're hitting 230. They're limiting the other opposing side to 120, and there's another dig, driving that lower. The lines, nice cut from a tough spot. Backslide, no. Blocked. As we see some lineup changes happening on that side. Rachel Farah in, but stop that time. No answers to be had for Team Low against Team De La Cruz, who's in control by 6.
Okay, so I think we have a lot of energy, we're excited. Let's remember there's a lot of games. 5! This is the time to really put pressure on them. Hannah is rattled. Who's serving right now? Okay. Hannah's rattled. I would say keep it on Hannah and Maddie. Just keep it away from Betty. That's working well.
Into the action with Guaranteed Rate and Carstolo as they try and rally here in the second set. Kevin Barnett, Heather Cox, and Key Michael taking you through night number 2 of Athletes Unlimited Volleyball season number 2.
And here you see Carstolo continuing to captain, working with her setter, Carly Lloyd. Imagine the additional pressure, Kevin. I mean, we both played of not just having to play, but having to captain. Think about strategizing. Think about how to mentally prepare your team, what the lineup should be, what the practice plan should be. There's so much more to Carstolo's responsibility than just putting up the tremendous numbers she is.
Absolutely. Practice planning, whether you're going to practice or not, what time that will be, when you'll have weights, when you're going to eat or meet, all up to the captain. Facilitators there just to fill in the blocks, dot the I's, and cross the T's. So Rachel Farah getting her first extended action.
Yeah, I like this move. Yeah, Team Low has just not been able to establish any kind of presence in the middle so far in this match, and I think bringing Farah in to try to ignite a little fire in the middle is a good call.
Oh, that ball might have been out, dug by Low.
Agreed.
Swing. Blocked. Boy, what a job. The lines next to Stivrins. That was a perfect lineup from Valines on the outside. 17-11. The overall lead, 43-35. John Morrison, come on, Team Low. Need a rally. You're not wrong, John.
He's got his rally cap on. That looked like a foot fault by Castro. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, she was close. Remember, she had 3 of them on Wednesday, if you were with us, uncharacteristically.
And now Dilfer coming in for Farah in the back row. This is a substitution Team Low has been using throughout most of this match. Dilfer getting her first action as a professional volleyball player tonight.
Not a trickle ace. Val Nickel is there. Backslide, Sabelden blocked. No swing to be had. Down ball. Betty, boom. Dug up. Both sides playing some defense. Karsta from the ground, nope. Outside, Valines. All over it, Shayla Castro. Rally of the match. Lishman with her 3rd dig of this rally alone. Betty, and it's gone. Test of cardiovascular fitness.
Boy, and give the assist for that rally, which I agree was the best rally of the match, to Dilfer. Tori Dilfer, number 38, a traditional setter, playing out of position. A setter usually digs out of the right back. Dilfer digging out of the left back. Got back-to-back digs to keep her team in it.
First team All-American. That was a Louisville first. All academic marketing major, as many of the women do, an exceptional student as well as athlete. Block, right side, Carly Lloyd.
Love the fist pump and the energy to finish too.
The rally caps were on in gold in set number 1. They have turned blue in set number 2. Team Low on a little bit of a burner. A 4-1 run has Team Dela Cruz burning a timeout. Fair Park Coliseum, best athletes in the world. Volleyball for your pleasure. Tonight's match is presented by Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. Pick yourself out some boots and some hats here in Texas. Plenty of time. We've got 4 more weeks to go. Look at that.
Wow, maybe a Lucchese boot, who knows?
Oh, look at you. Look at you with your boot knowledge. You can increase your knowledge of this league every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The Athletes Unlimited Facebook and YouTube channels will have our draft. New teams drafted every week by the top 4 players from the previous week. They will pick positions, pick talent, and then get after it the following week, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And we will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday in our final weekend.
You got it.
So join us every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for the next few weeks, won't you?
And Kevin, a very interesting change and a loved one, I think, by me and all the players here at Athletes Unlimited is actually they have a sports psychologist here on staff for players to talk to, use as needed. And a lot of times they're saying we really need that on Sundays. Draft day is tough. It's really hard to be ranked basically 1 through 44. And it helps, you know, these are our friends, these are our teammates, and then we're opponents the next day. And that sports psychologist has been a great addition and much appreciated addition this season.
Yeah, you were telling me last night how tragic your Foursquare game was in middle school and how you, with the last pick, needed some help.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Good touch, but just wide. Val Nickel, a presence at 6 feet tall at the center spot.
Team Low in a great point scoring rotation now. Carly Lloyd, the setter, moves to the back row, which means she has 3 hitters across the front, and Kirsta Lowe rotates into the front court. Big block and a great primary offensive weapon.
Nice close and a block for Peterson. Timeout work for Team Low.
And that's an adjustment that we've seen from Team Low as this match has progressed because De La Cruz is using so much back row attack. Watch the pin blockers pinch in to put up a triple block against the back row attack, knowing that that is their go-to offensive strategy.
It is a tall front row, 6'4", 6'4", 6'1". Sebelden the smallest. Another big cut. Nickel under it. Lishman. Betty. Boombaye.
Did you just make that up?
No.
No.
That's Muhammad Ali.
No, I like it.
Ali Boombaye when he's going to fight George Foreman.
Gotcha.
When we were kings.
Betty now with 5 kills on 10 swings. I'd like to see her get a little bit more involved as well. Hey, you're the captain. Call your number.
Yeah, I'd like to see her numbers get better as well. They were not. Betty Ask. Oh my, Sambothi. Taylor Sambothi with authority.
Every hitter loves the overpass. Such a gift. Here's the overpass. Just bad ball control and assist, Team Low.
Ball is long. Yeah, Betty had 7 kills, 3 errors, hit .211 back on Wednesday. She needs to be better than that for her team.
Yeah, but she's been great, like super efficient tonight. She's hitting 45%, but she's just not getting set as much. 6 kills on 11 swings. Give her the ball.
All right, Val Nickel, you heard Heather Cox. Betty's out there. Hey, look at that.
Oh my
that
gosh.
ball's alive.
With the feet.
The feet of Benson.
It's almost a double on 2 feet from Benson.
Defensive play of the game. Oh, the block the other way, though. That is the defensive play of the match, period.
So good. So anything goes. The feet are legal, but is it the foot or the feet? Oh, no, just off that right foot with the kick. Nobody more surprised than Benson that she got this ball up. Check it out, little ping pong. Boop.
And then the quick reaction. Couldn't even get the platform together for Karsten Lowe. There it is, finally, for number 30, Liana Sebelden. That is the woman in the middle we know and love from last year.
We have a substitution for Team Lowe.
Yeah, and she's shaking it off right there. You see that breath by Liana Sebelden. That was exhale, remove all the negative energy. That was right.
Now serving for Team Lowe, number
The look forward.
Liana
Deep breath.
Sebelden.
Boy, nice position. Ball is gone. Well, that was a sharp swing from Stalzer.
Yeah, and that was interesting. Team De La Cruz got Betty stuck on the right side and Shayla Castro stuck on the left side, which is the position that they're in for this rotation. But ideally, you want to switch to your specialized position, which would mean Castro would go to the right and Betty to the left.
Team Lowe back to within 2. Our overall a 4-point gap. Tip, got to take advantage right now. Sebelden, bump set, Low. No. Betty, you wanted more Betty, you're getting it. Sambothe redirect.
Pays off.
Taylor with the hammer and then the feather.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, she's just been patrolling the middle of the court, and I love the energy that she brings as well.
Now serving for Team De La Cruz.
Erica Wilson, one of the returners on the sideline there.
De La Cruz.
Betty at the line, trying to close out this second set. Would be a 2-0 lead.
Great serve.
Be 80 points. Val, dig, Valines puts it over. Chance to swing, no, Stalzer. Team Lowe, Stalzer, one-on-one winner. Opportunity lost for Team De La Cruz.
Nice kill by number 29, Lindsay Stalzer.
Stalzer all day one-on-one, just cranking it sharp cross-court inside the hands of Castro. Castro would like a do-over. She wants to drop that left forearm into the court to try and stuff block that.
All right, we'll go to the overhead for you. Stalzer, good again, into the middle of the court, this time high hands for the winner, 22-21.
Yeah, with that overhead look, you can see the huge area that's open in the middle of the court because technically that's the area that the block is supposed to take away.
Team Lowe, 2 timeouts, Team De La Cruz, 1 remaining. Called the other one at 16, all right, 22-20. Now, outside. This time, Betty is in the fire. Do you go to Stalzer again?
Absolutely.
No, backslide. And it's blocked. The line's all over it.
Betty trying to gather a team, communicating a little bit with Nickel, trying to change a little bit of the momentum here. Fair with the big swing, but can't get past that block.
49-45. Betty, another dig. And the tip out of the back row, yes. Set point, 24-21. Team De La Cruz already has 40 points for winning the first set. They're looking to go plus 80 on the match. They would also carry a lead into the third. Right now, they are plus 5. Timeout called by Team Lowe. We have our Geico defensive play of the match. There is no mystery in this one.
No surprise at all. I mean, if you get a dig with your foot, especially when you're on the ground, on your belly, and you kick it backwards, you're going to get the Geico defensive play of the match. I mean, just clutch. And then how about Karsta Lowe with the heads up play to get it over and keep it in play. Amanda Benson, you are clutch.
Coming in for the set there, that would not end in Team Lowe's favor, that particular rally. And thus far, it's been a little bit of a struggle for the women in blue. Dropped that first set 26-24, and now trailing substantially in the second. Amanda Benson coming out of Oregon in 2016, has played Germany, Switzerland, France, won the Swiss championship last year.
19 digs in the opening night on Wednesday and continuing to rack up her stats.
Yeah, she was a fun watch on her time for the University of Oregon. All right, fans, you can get in the game. Put yourself in the game. You can get all the new AU volleyball gear. Check it out. The Athletes Unlimited merchandise, including the brand new player name and number tees. You can be part of the team. AUProsports.com. Purchase yours today. Going over to shop.auprosports.com.
So right now, set point, it all comes down to serving. Team De La Cruz needs that tough serve. They've got Taylor Sanbothi at the end line. She has been a very strong server this entire match. The key is serve tough enough. You can't miss, but you've got to serve tough enough to take Team Lowe out of their offense and then get your block set up.
Yeah, she's a strong server last year, Taylor Sambothi. That has been a skill and a weapon. One of those things you look at, too, when you talk about the draft that happens at 1 p.m. Eastern every Sunday, you start looking at what can someone bring that's different or exceptional.
Absolutely, and I think in the first match we saw that. That's what I loved about Danny Drews and the versatility, and that's why I think she'll be a high draft choice every single week in this Athletes Unlimited season, because she is a natural outside hitter. That's what her bread and butter is. That's where she gets her reps, but she's so good on the right side. So if you draft her first, then you see who's left on the leaderboard, and if you can't get an opposite, then you throw Danny Drews over there to the right side. So it's all about kind of finding that depth and really filling each position, and like you said, being a little bit creative and finding people that can multitask if you can't fill the position the way you want to.
Sambothi, one of 4 players last year in double figures for aces, had 14, trailed only Jordan Larson. She was tied with Betania De La Cruz for aces on the year.
And watch this, watch the mustard she puts on it. She's got quite the pregame routine. First of all, tossing it up, or pre-serve routine I should call it, but watch the little spin move she does here.
I couldn't do it.
Right there, boom.
But watch this one as she goes. Yeah. No way.
I'd drop it.
And then tweet your favorite emoji. That is it. It took just one. 25-21. More importantly, 51-45, and owner of already 80 team points. Team De La Cruz steamrolling on a Friday. Check that. We haven't confirmed the steamroll. We're looking for a touch on the block here rather than the ball being into the net. So there is a challenge being used, and this is the advantage of having a challenge at the end.
Right,
we thought we were out. We'll be playing some more.
Yep. Yeah, there's definitely a touch on that.
All right. So none of the other stuff even happened. Forget about it.
I mean, would it be Athletes Unlimited first week if we weren't going to go extra points? I mean, we're still a ways to go here for that, but there's now a chance for Team Lowe.
Yeah, do post-challenge points count as extra points? I think so. And heads up by Carly Lloyd, too, to play it up, not have the ball go down.
Here's another look.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but you don't get that kind of redirect, I don't think.
Yeah, Stivrin's left forearm.
Yeah, Stivrin's up. I think I'm going to go elbow for her. Oh, totally wrong. Great. Heather has -12, Kevin has -12, and Team De La Cruz has +80. Let's go to the third set. Team De La Cruz owns a 51-45 lead in the overall after winning the first 2 sets. But remember, you can win 2 and lose the overall. We saw it in our previous match. Team Low looking for a bit of a rally. It's going to have to come behind the left arm of Karsta. Let's put a little focus on the captains.
Yeah, both captains have come to play tonight. Karsta leading her team with 9 kills. Has shown so much offensive balance. This time sees the hole in the block. It closes last second, but not enough for Karsta not to be able to tool that block. And then defensively, watch the lateral movement here. Watch the circle on your screen. That's Karsta. Lateral movement to her left and then swing blocks to redirect into the court. And the captain on Team De La Cruz, Betty. 7 kills, hitting a very efficient 380, and this time reaches high hands, deep corner. Such a smart play to hit over that block, and then showing her defensive prowess, reading behind the block, filling that gap that's open in the block, and allowing her team to score in transition.
Yeah, Betty looking for that driven ball through as we look at our stats through 2.
And really the biggest difference to me, Kevin, is the block that Team De La Cruz has put up. 9 blocks to Team Low's 5. Otherwise, the digs, kills, and aces very similar. Also, the hitting percentages right now, if you look at Team Gold, 20% as a team. Team Blue, just 11%.
Yeah, the blocks being partly a function of that.
Absolutely.
To create that number. Fans, let's talk about the Unlimited Club. Let's talk about you joining the Unlimited Club. It'll help you stay connected with the Athletes Unlimited brand all year long, across sports. You love volleyball, might want to get into basketball, softball, lacrosse. There's a lot for you to get out of being a member. There are 4 membership levels you can choose from, starting at free, gratis to you. Something special for everyone. Fans who join now as part of the Early Bird Special get 20% off the online merch store with any paid tier membership. Sign up today. Download the Athletes Unlimited app. It's in the Google Play and Apple app stores, or go to auprosports.com for more. Your choice. We're just here trying to provide you some of the best volleyball players on the planet for your enjoyment from Dallas Fair Park over the next month. Kevin Barnett, Heather Cox, and Key Michael in the building. We need a little more Olympian Key Michael in our lives here. We got to go find somebody.
No such thing
Key.
as too much Key.
No, we need more Key. Just dive into the next huddle, Key. Get there. In the next timeout, I want you in the middle with the troops. Third set underway. Stalls are forced to tip, and it will be good enough.
Couple of things, Kevin, I'd love to see Team Low do, and that is be more diverse. They relied heavily on Karsta early, and De La Cruz did a great job finally making some adjustments and neutralizing her a little bit. So you've got to use the middle. You've got to get your outsides going, really get a lot more balance, and that starts with good passing, and Carly Lloyd really dishing it from pin to pin.
Yeah, good point about the passing to get that middle going. That's been kind of a non-existent threat for Low. Big rip, dig by Benson. Well, there's some Low. Ball's out.
And if you're Team De La Cruz, I think it's the serve and pass game. Their serving was not great early. A lot of service errors from Team De La Cruz. They've cleaned it up lately, and I think that's going to be the key in this set. 7 service errors as opposed to just 2 aces. That's got to be, I like a 1-to-1 ratio here in the third set for Team De La Cruz.
Nice read by Benson. More Low again. Nice matchup of the captains right now happening outside of the floor, and the dump is good from Val Nickel.
Such an advantage having a 6'1" setter. A star at Purdue, and now just so calm, cool, and collected, and that's exactly what you want out of a setter.
Tallest setter in the league as Stivrins goes back to serve once again for Team De La Cruz. She hits a nasty straight ahead floater. This is a good view of it coming right at you.
Chicken wing.
Do you want bonus points for food-related plays?
Yeah, pancakes and chicken wings,
yes.
All in.
Betty into the block. Replayed. Better chance. Nice spot by Valines. And another dump. It's the Val Nichols Show. Welcome, everyone.
Okay, I don't know about you, Kevin, but watch out for Carly Lloyd dumping. I always feel like when a setter starts to dump on one side of the net, it's contagious, and setters want to show each other off. Look at this, 2 hands up, and then at the last second, pulls that left hand over for the dump.
All right, we'll give you a look at it here, coming right in your living room. Is that through the block? No, Farah does not get the kill there. So the middle struggles continue for the women in blue on the right-hand side.
Carly Lloyd is a front row setter right now. Don't be surprised if she gets a pass tight enough to the net to dump, because she's not having confidence in the middles and because her opponent Val Nickel has been dumping like crazy.
Don Sujo would have dumped 3 in a row by this point.
Too far off the net to dump that one.
Wow. Improvisational kill for Taylor Sambothi now. Groundlings might be the future for 41.
Nice job keeping the ball in play and getting that ball up to the net. I mean, that's a tough ball to set and make that hittable instead of just keeping it in play. Well done by Team De La Cruz.
A 4-0 run for Team De La Cruz. Another tough serve. Good pass. Oh, look at the ball handling of Sheila Castro. And the defense. Peterson, no chance there. This is the one you have to convert. Sambothi does.
What great transition volleyball by Team De La Cruz. The fact that they're getting up all those digs, and not just getting them up, but getting them up in a position that Val Nickel can set a very effective offense is critical.
Taylor Sambothi is having herself an offensive night.
She's having a night, huh?
She is. I'm waiting to see if it updates here. 5 of 10 now for Taylor Sambothi, been blocked once. That's easy math for you at home. Efficiency, 40%. Now updated. There it is, 6 for 11. 5-2, Team De La Cruz. And another. A positive stuff there. 6-2. Key Michael, where are you?
Hi, you know exactly where I am. I got Riley McKibben with me, who is not only Carly's partner, Storm's father, but also an idol of mine because he is a YouTuber with, tell me how many followers you guys have, subscribers.
We just hit 100,000.
Isn't that awesome? And that's really something on YouTube. You guys have an AVP volleyball channel, which you're kind of like the OGs of YouTube.
I don't know about that, but look, it's actually, I'm like nervous right now.
You can't be nervous. Vlogging is your thing.
No. I'm nervous right now because I'm watching Carly play, and like it's the first time she's played in almost 2 years now, and like my legs are shaking, but like it's so fun watching her right now. And of course she pulls me aside like right in the middle of game 3.
I know, I was gonna say, I'm sorry, this is when the action's getting intense, but
okay, I can see it in the screen in the background, so we're good.
We were talking off camera about how Carly looks like almost in better shape than before she had a baby.
Oh, for sure.
How is that possible?
Well,
what's she been up to?
The main reason is because we've been training together.
Okay.
No, she's been working out so much. I think she's playing better. Yeah. She's jumping higher. She's dumping the ball again, finally, and she's playing great defense. And I mean, and her hands are golden.
Butter. And you told me also that you guys were watching the season. Last season when she was pregnant, you guys were watching a lot of the action.
Yeah.
So what was the turning point for her when she was like, I want to get out there again, I want to play, I want to be on this team?
Well, it's such an interesting format. I mean, it's kind of revolutionary. It's like merging fantasy sports in real life, but the players are playing themselves. You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you mean.
It's such an interesting concept. So now, like, to have my significant other play in it, it's like, oh, I'm so invested that I'm nervous coming to these games. I mean, my pits are sweating. Can you zoom in on that?
Absolutely, get some pit action. That's why I never wear a gray t-shirt, because on my shoulder, you actually were like, how's your shoulder?
I know, can you zoom in on that? She's holding this camera right here.
Getting buff, just on the right one there. You know all about that.
Very impressive, very impressive.
Well, we're so glad that you're here, and I feel like we're gonna do a YouTube collab at some point.
All right.
You heard it, guys. All right, back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, the McKibben Bros, the Bearded Brothers, picking up 100,000 subscribers. You get a big plaque for that one. That's a good one.
And while Riley was talking, it was interesting, for the first time, Team Low going to the double sub. Tori Dilfer actually came in and got to have her first action as a pro as a setter, and Team Low doing whatever it takes. The reason they did that double sub is to have 3 hitters across the front and just try to get some sort of chemistry with the middles.
Yeah, Noami Santos Lamb also checking in, another Puerto Rican playing in the league this year. All right, Team Low, little rally here, little spark, 8-6. If you're not a fan of the McKibben Brothers and you're a volleyball person, you have to go add that right now. Go ahead and do it. Our next match will be tomorrow night, 7 Eastern on FS2. We'll be right back here. We'll have Team Low, who's in action now, against Team McClendon. Team McClendon in the last match came out with the victory. Team McClendon was 71-68 as we go through a captain's challenge from Team De La Cruz, looking for a touch. Good slow motion look at it here. Excellent work by our camera.
No touch. That is clear and easy for me, Kev.
Okay.
I'm going no touch. You could see space in between the finger and the ball.
You heard Heather Cox, and she is right.
Yep. No chance of a touch there.
Team McClendon pulled off something interesting. They lost 2 sets, but won the overall.
That's the cool part of this format. Every point counts.
Tip thrown back. Stalls are hanging in the air. Shayla, tight. Slaps it into the block. Betty with the cover. Shayla again. Better opportunity, and this time the ball finds the ground.
Nice kill by number 13.
9-6 now. Thank you to our official partner, Geico, for their support of Athletes Unlimited. Set number 3 of 3. The overall score, 60-51 in favor of Team De La Cruz, with Sambothi at the line. He's been doing damage. Stivrins continues to do damage at the net defensively.
This is a strong rotation for Team De La Cruz. It all starts with the great serving of Sambothi, but then she's got her teammate, her other middle in the front court, Lauren Stivrins, just patrolling as a blocker. It's a great 1-2 punch.
There are 180 team points available in every match. As Cheryl Swoops checks in. If you were watching AU basketball, you enjoyed the commentary of Air Swoops 22. She said, I'll be making a road trip soon.
Oh, Cheryl, come visit. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, she hit all the hashtags.
Cheryl, one of the most decorated basketball players in history, 3-time WNBA MVP, 3-time Olympic gold medalist, and just an all-out stud.
Yeah, we were talking about something. I was feeling pretty good about myself, and somebody looked at me and said, I know Cheryl Swoops. And Kevin Barnett, you are no Cheryl Swoops.
There aren't many Cheryl Swoops. In fact, there's only one.
One of the all-time great names, too. If you're gonna be great, having a great name is just a huge bonus.
I loved covering her when she was playing in the WNBA, going to Houston for all those championships. Such a treat. And such a supporter of Athletes Unlimited. Did a great job as an analyst, calling the hoop season.
Shayla. Gets the overpass. Was there contact there? I don't know. Yeah, there was, in fact. So you have to call something. Our referee crew waiting that time to see who touched. Not only the ball was touched, but where, in fact, Carly Lloyd was. And that is a very good move.
Yeah, back row attack. The final call.
We play on aggregate here, 63-52, the overall score to determine the overall winner. 12-7 with that lead of 11. So really creeping up on possible victory right now. Fast set outside. Karsta stuffed, but out. just wide.
And Team De La Cruz does not like it. Stivrin saying that is in. I expect a challenge.
I still think we should throw something. I think we need to throw something. We need a flag.
You need a football official's flag, like little popcorn in the fabric.
Something fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, pull a popper, something.
So Lauren Stivrins is arguing that this ball is in. Watch, it goes off of her hand, her left hand, and she thinks it lands in the court. Or did it touch? Let's see here.
Well, that trajectory to me looks like it's in the court.
Oh yeah, that's in all day.
Yeah. Boom. Another block. Successful challenge. Betania De La Cruz in a celebratory mood. And why not? You're up 12-8 now. And your lead continues to grow. Make it 13-7 with that switch. And you're 64-52. You are 12 up in the overall.
You're feeling it.
So
feeling good.
One more point, and you own 60 points. Not yet.
Stalzer is so quick to the ball. She's able to get that seam shot because she's just beating the block.
All right, so this is a match ball here. And that's the unique thing about the scoring here. You have a match ball, although don't think that it's over. Don't go away. There are still 40 points to be won in the set. Dump picked up, but not well enough. Carly, long set. Another high ball. Stalzer down the line.
Back to back.
Another great play by number 29,
Lindsay Stalzer picking up her 12th kill of the evening. Watch how quick she is to the ball. She's able to find that seam in the block because that shoulder, that arm swing is just so quick.
Lindsay Stalzer already set a personal AU match high. She's adding to it. And now a block from Carly Lloyd. Some fire on the Team Low side. That's ice fire over there. Sixth in the league, 380 points. Carly Lloyd. Carcelo came in tonight leading. Lishman, Nickel. Some look like somebody was in the net. That dig not had.
That's the negative party rock, Kevin.
That is the party foul rock. Not as popular as the party rock. Well, party rock is in the house tonight, 13-11, set 3. Still trying to close that overall end this set, our Team De La Cruz. Athletes Unlimited Volleyball on Fox Sports is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate.
Hey Husker Nation, Lauren Stivrins here. I just wanted to say thank you for your continued support. We love you guys and we're so excited to be here and competing and to have your support. So go Big Red.
See the future.
Excellent plays from Lauren Stivrins in the debut of her professional career. 4 kills, 300 tonight, but 4 blocks. And it wasn't just hitting. It's not about offense necessarily all the time.
Yeah, she has been just money on the block, and what's made her so good is just how quick she is with her lateral quickness, because it's really hard to block against a setter like Carly Lloyd, because Lloyd can be so deceptive with where she's going with the ball. But Stivrins has done a great job watching and not being fooled by Carly Lloyd.
We'll be back tomorrow night. Low versus McClendon, 7 Eastern on FS2. De La Cruz versus Cruz.
That's going to confuse me.
That'll be a tongue twister at 10 Eastern. AUProsports.com for all the information, the upcoming schedule tomorrow and beyond. Lauren Stivrins and Team De La Cruz still trying to close out the overall here against the all of a sudden 4-0 run, hot blue fire. Team Low looking for 5. The lines ripper. There's that dump you wanted. How about Betty? No, right hand.
So fast, Rachel Farah coming in strong, coming in off the bench midway through this match to try and get a little bit of something going in the middle of the court. The key on this, since it's so far off the net for Farah, is to wait, and that actually looked like it didn't even maybe cross the tape.
Deep corner shot for lines, and that will secure the overall win.
So if you're a player, do you think that they know right now that they just secured the overall win? I'm going to go with no.
No,
I think they're just so focused on the match and winning this set.
No, that's math, man. It's too much math in the middle of a match. You're just worried about that. You're worried about killing the next ball is what you're thinking about. How do I get past whoever's in front of me? In this case, for Lindsay Stalzer, it was how do I get past the 8 blocks in 2 matches of Lauren Stivrins.
Look for Shayla Castro out of the back row here for Team De La Cruz, especially if it's not a great pass.
That ball is off the block and out of bounds from Betania De La Cruz, 15-13. Trailing by 2. Liana Sabelden is in the chair and with us. Liana, it's been a tough night here for Team Low thus far. What has the conversation been like on the sideline?
We're just like trying to keep the energy high. You know, I think everybody here is a good volleyball player, so ultimately it's about who can like figure out how to gel the best, the fastest, and we're trying. I have to go. We're trying to do that.
All right, go do it.
A quick chat with Liana Sabelden, who will return to the lineup here. Coming in for Amanda Benson.
5-1 run for Team Low. She wants to keep that going.
I didn't even get a chance to ask her about her immortal parents. Next time. Yeah, that's right. They are immortal. The crew wants to know if they're vampires. The answer is no. There's other paths to immortality.
You're leaving us all hanging.
Yeah, we'll show you a picture of them later.
They like Benjamin Button?
That ball dug. And a big swing on the outside, Peterson. Boy, conversions abound for Team Low. We are tied up. 8-2 since trailing 13-7 for Team Low. Farah out of Naperville, Illinois, representing the Naper Thrill, number 33. And there's some amazing volleyball talent come out of that city. Deep corner kill. Amazing volleyball talent out of the Dominican Republic. Betania De La Cruz, who has had enough of this rally by Team Low.
Sees the seam, looks at the defense first, and then goes right through that seam. Nice, good deep ball.
Betty wants that sweep. Those 180 points go a long way to win a championship. Ball too low. How about again, Betty? Add to it. Nice spot by Benson, right in that deep corner. And a stretch from 6'4", Karstalo.
And it's been a while since we've seen a back row kill from Karstalo, and I think that's just what Team Low needs. You can see Carly Lloyd is moved off to about the 10-foot line, so instead of trying to force it up to the tape, she makes a great decision by using her back row attacker.
Down the line from Shayla. Look out. Hide your face. Betania De La Cruz, 10 kills, 10 digs on the night.
And a great serve. Watch the top spin. She's got a jumper that creates a lot of top spin. It drops in a hurry.
Put a little direction on that one, too. Shayla inside out, not able to get any wood on it. Again, same sort of opportunity. Nearly converted it. Betty wide. And Betty says, that's my fault. She'll be quick to tell you if it was your fault, but she's also quick to tell you when it's her fault.
And great hustle by Carly Lloyd, keeping that ball in play, and not just getting it up, but making it playable.
Peterson has that hybrid. Here it comes. Oh my, Karsta Lowe. Blotting out the sun.
Karsta with perfect timing, just one step to the right and straight up, penetrate with those forearms. There's just no chance that ball can get over the net.
Better feeling, stuff block or straight down kill?
Oh. If my kill's in front of the 10-foot line, I'm going with a straight down kill.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm going straight down block.
Okay.
Much as I love offense, when you stuff somebody like that.
It feels really good, especially if the ball lands like before you do.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. 18 apiece, Sambothi doing her thing from the line. Tough serve again. Opportunity. Oh, tough free ball chance, and that's a double.
That's illegal.
And that'll go negative points for Sambothi, who just walks that one off. Yeah, bye.
Which is like massive amounts of negative points, by the way. That's negative 12.
I like how she just went straight to the warm-up.
Yeah, like, I'm done.
That's the way to move on to the next play. This play is over now. I'm leaving. Thank you. Good night. Shayla giving direction to it.
Just so good. I have loved watching Shayla Castro play for years and years on the international scene. Two-time Olympian, 2008, 2012, back-to-back gold medals. Just such a treat.
And who did the Brazilians defeat in those gold medal performances? Ace serve, Shayla. Team
Let's
USA.
going for the dramatic pause.
Yeah. A lot of drama happening in that one. The United States getting revenge in Tokyo this last summer.
Absolutely.
All right, 2019. Shayla close to that line a lot.
Which is shocking for how far back she starts.
5 ties, 2 lead changes. Are we in for it again here? It's going to be tough. For a critical 2-point lead, Betty. No, Benson, dig. Peterson missed. Tough connection, 21-19. There it is, Team Dela Cruz grabbing it. Team Low, 2 timeouts. Karsta in control of that. No call yet.
Team Low with 3 attackers. Carly Lloyd, a back row setter right now. Let's see if she can fake out the block and get somebody one-on-one.
Betania, another nice spot in the middle back. Where do you go? Backslide, Stivrins. No, Lloyd! And a gaff, another called set.
Ouch, at this point you've got to wonder if the volleyballs have some moisture on them because we've had back-to-back doubles. You also wonder if you're the libero, if you should be bump setting that ball.
22-19, Team Low, it's slipping away. It's being taken away by Team Dela Cruz, looking for the perfect sweep, and 180! Key Michael getting her dance on a Friday night. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here on FS2. Athletes Unlimited Volleyball. Team Dela Cruz won the first 2 sets, and they lead again here in the third. Kevin Barnett alongside Heather Cox. We're enjoying an evening here from the Crow's Nest, and getting, again, lots of good play by lots of young players.
Yeah, and I think it's been so much fun to see these rookies kind of really emerge early in week 1 because they're maybe already thinking about what's going to happen 2 days from now when the draft comes along for week 2, and they're really trying to earn their spot. But right now, it's so important for Team Low. They desperately want this set. They know they've lost the match, but they really want those 40 match points. There's the 40 set points to really help them move up that leaderboard. And to do that, they need to play near perfect volleyball. That means serving well, really serving tough enough to establish a great block, and then you've got to take smart swings. Error-free volleyball at this point for Team Low.
Yeah, and they're going to have to pass the ball first from Shayla Castro, who's been serving some BBs as you look at the Geico leaderboard. Betania Dela Cruz tied with Karsta Lowe. Stivrins still up there. Wow, what a performance for the young woman. Just out of Nebraska. How about that stretch from Carly Lloyd?
and completely faked Stivrins out. Got Stivrins up in the air with the great jump set by Carly Lloyd. Carly Lloyd is a back row player. Stivrins needs to know that and can't jump with her.
Riley McKibben, you don't have this play. I think Jamison probably does, but not Riley. Madison cracking up right now at home, the three brothers. That ball dug. Carly Lloyd again delivering to Stalzer. Back over. Well, you hate that as an attacker. Val Nickel, good coverage. Benson sets the angle. Peterson puts it away.
Yeah, now Lloyd is rotated into the front row, so when she's jump setting, and if you're a De La Cruz blocker, you've got to jump with Carly, but on that last rotation you didn't. They need to tighten up that blocking strategy.
There's the key cam down behind Liana Sibelden. It's kind of dreamy, that key cam.
It's got a nice little filter on it.
Oh, another opportunity here.
Castro almost under.
Peterson having trouble connecting out of that middle back. Stivrins. Oh, somebody's going to clean it up and get a shot here. Maybe it's Team Low right now. No, Doug. Another dig. Lishman is everywhere. Benson. Not that time. Stuff block, Val Nickel. It is the end of day 2. Another long rally.
And Hannah Lishman really giving herself some credibility for Sunday's draft. A lot of people have been talking about that libero position and how important it is, and Lishman really needs to earn that spot.
Val Nickel currently sitting 5th. But she's not thinking about that. She's thinking about how to get the full sweep here, 23-20. Stalls are picked up by the lines. Shayla got enough. How did that happen? 24-21. Transition kill off the hands for Shayla Castro. It is set point, looking for the clean 180. Team De La Cruz, chance to go perfect. That ball punched through.
That all started with the great pass by Stalzer off of a very tough serve. Team Low staying alive.
Remember, the overall was in doubt for several points. Can they do it again here at the end of this set? Second set point. It touched Betania. She was standing out of bounds, but it got her.
Boy, that's frustrating. Not much you can do about that. I mean, you're landing, you're on your way down, and you're doing everything you can to get out of the way of the ball, and you just can't move quick enough.
Third set ball for the deuce here for Team Low. Long, was there a touch? No touch called.
Wow, once again, if they don't call a touch, we're going into overtime.
Yeah, that ball for now called long, 24 apiece. Betania De La Cruz pleading her case.
Karsta Low yelling, those are the rules.
Yeah,
no challenges left. So Betty's just asking them to actually call the touch so she doesn't have to use a challenge that she doesn't have.
24-24 again. The defense of Team Low stiffens.
And what an amazing turn of events. Back-to-back hitting errors by captain Betty De La Cruz to put him in a must-win by 2 situation. At this point, it's anyone's game. Let's take a look, though, and see if Betty's right. Ooh.
Yes.
It did, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Watch the thumb, the right thumb of Farah right there. Wow.
Let's get the key cam on Rachel Farah. Laughing right now.
And that is a lesson in saving a challenge to late. Oh yeah, the thumb moves for sure.
Yep. Bethania De La Cruz, you have a case, but it doesn't matter. There's a little fun.
Why are you smiling, Rachel?
Yeah, you're telling nobody about that one.
And I love it. That's why Karsta Lowe's yelling, those are the rules.
Look at the key
You're out
cam.
of challenges.
Key cam's right in there. This one is going overtime, and we'll be back with more great volleyball action. Lowe McClendon, 7 p.m. Eastern on FS2. And perhaps a very angry Bethania De La Cruz. Oh, I don't want to catch that look. De La Cruz versus Cruz, 10 Eastern, auprosports.com. That's where you can find that one.
So the way you erase the frustration of making back-to-back hitting errors and not getting the touch call that was a touch, you come out, you've got first strike at offense. Your serve receive right now, you've got to get the perfect pass and crush the ball. Back-to-back, you just need 2 good plays. It sounds so simple. It's not.
If you're Val Nickel,
yeah,
do you give it to Betty?
Absolutely. She's angry. She wants it. Absolutely. You've got to have enough confidence in your star player and your team captain. You give it right back to her. But you want a good pass so you can run a fake middle as a decoy and hold that block a little bit.
Yeah, you have Lauren Stivrins in there, so you have an opportunity to kind of spread things out. And you know, the only thing I like more than Bethania De La Cruz in the left front, an angry
Betty.
That's a new sideshow we're going to have. It's going to be one of the features, Angry Betty, here from AU.
But what Val Nickel needs to do too, she's front row. I think that you run Stivrins behind, really spread that block. And if Val Nichols notices that everybody's camping out on Betty, you've got to give the ball to Stivrins.
Okay.
It's a lot to think about in a short amount of time. Got to have a good pass to do any of it.
Watch the patterns here. That'll have to go to Betty. The throw into the fire. All right, 4th set point.
So now we immediately change from offense to defense. If we're Team De La Cruz, we had first strike opportunity. Betty took advantage of it. Now you've got to score on defense behind a great serve or a great block.
Team De La Cruz feeling confident about the woman at the line. Ball dug for 180. This time picked up by Team Lowe. Nice cover once again from Shayla. Karsta off the block and out of bounds. We continue.
Big swing by Karsta. And that's that Lloyd Lowe connection we've seen all night. Why not go to your bread and butter?
Been watching that since 2015. Rachel Farah back. Bad pass, a serve, Farah.
Boy, what a difference Farah's made. Came in the middle of this match and just completely changed the mojo, especially in the middle of the court. Good substitution by Captain Lowe.
Fought off 4 set points, has Team Lowe. Here comes one to earn 40 on their side to avoid the sweep. For the set. Ball is tight. Betty pushes it through. Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for somebody to do it. Thank you, Veronica Stone. Thank you for flexing. You push the ball through. You got to flex on somebody.
Flex, I like it.
26 piece. Transition chance, tight again. Oh, diving in, Benson. Oh, they wanted a double. No double called. Sorry, that's not reviewable either.
Yeah, the entire bench yelling for the double. Critical point.
Instead, they got a Betty kill, and now a 5th sweep point. Win one, take home 180. That is good ROI. Shayla. No. How about Betty? No. Sambothi. On the back line. And we motor on. Lloyd to the back row, now full strength in the front. 6'4", 6'4", and 6'1" across the front for Lowe.
Both teams with back row setters, 3 hitters across the front.
Jayla in row 1, sharp and out. Second set point opportunity for Team Lowe at 28-27. 8 players tonight have 10+ digs. It's just been that kind of a night. Hard to put the ball to the floor. For the set win. Done! Peterson powers it through. We had 4 ties and 3 lead changes in 8 points. It ends at 29-27 in this set, a 78-74 overall win for Team De La Cruz.
And what an epic comeback, though, for Team Lowe in this set. We talked about it at 22-19 that Team Lowe was going to need nearly perfect volleyball. They fought off 4 set points to get it done.
Team Lowe salvages 40 out of the back end of set number 3. Team De La Cruz will take home 140 team points each. And we'll be back with you tomorrow right here on FS2, 7 Eastern. Team Lowe and Team McClendon. For Heather Cox, Key Michael, and our entire Athletes Unlimited crew, this is Kevin Barnett. Team De La Cruz wins 78-74. Week 1 of Athletes Unlimited Volleyball continues tomorrow. Won't you join us? 7 p.m. Eastern, right back here.